9:30 this morning. My body just did that naturally. I don't know why. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I got up and did a little yoga practice with Yoga with Adrian. It was like a 35-minute flow, love flow. And now I am caffeinating, as you can see. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just like watch a few YouTube videos or something because it's too early for breakfast. I'm not even usually up at this hour. Bodies are weird. Coffee isn't though. Honestly, moments like this where I'm like, I need a hand mixer. If you have a hand mixer, it'd be much better to do it with a hand mixer. Oh my God, do you see that? It's peaking, oh my God. It's pure bliss because it means I am done. Look at it, I'm just waiting for this to heat up. I'm already hearing the little crackles of a sizzle. But I'm just gonna put 2 pieces of bread in the toaster. This is from Stone Mill Slow Crafted, sprouted rye and 12 grain bread. And something I've been doing lately is, because I have a hard time going through loaves, going through a loaf. We got there. Before it expires, I've been freezing my bread, and it's a game changer. Freezing bread, who knew? Everybody knows, but yeah, that's something I've been doing lately, and it's been working out. Hear that beautiful sound? That's the sound of heat. So now I'm just gonna take my egg whites and fold them into my egg yolks. I saw this on Bon Appetit's cooking channel one day. I think it was Carla who made it, and it was just hypnotic. So I had to create it, and then once I started making these, I couldn't stop making these. My pan is really hot now, but I just put on low. And now we add, and you just spread it around your pan so that it covers. It's like frosting a cake. And there we go. So I'm already starting to see some like air bubbles pop, so that's a good sign. It means that it's cooking through. And sprinkle a dabble of cheese, because why not? Okay, so for the moment of truth. Oh, it did split in half, which doesn't usually happen, but look how fluffy that is. What? You know, it's been weird because since finishing school, I'm obviously now working from home on the channel. And breakfast definitely was something that during school would be like a hit or miss, whether or not I'd have it. But now I'm finding that I'm making breakfast, but lunch is the one that I find I accidentally will skip a lot because then I get into work and I don't wanna like stop the groove. I definitely think May was a harder month for me because I was trying to take time to relax and enjoy the fact that I had graduated. And I didn't really take that time guilt-free all the time. I did get better towards the end of the month, but like at the beginning, I was definitely feeling very guilty. It was kind of annoying because I was taking time off, but I wasn't enjoying it, so it didn't really feel like time off. But thankfully, like once I got into June, especially midway through June, I just feel like I found a little bit more of a groove, and I'm starting to have a little bit more structure to my days, so I think it's good. I'm gonna shut you off and eat. I mentioned in my July plan with me how I want to be making more of an effort to have green smoothies consistently, and I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of that. So I get a lot of questions. I don't make anything super crazy, but I'll show you how I make mine. And I will say I do feel better when I'm having these consistently. I don't necessarily notice a huge difference in my energy levels, but I just feel like I'm kinder to myself because I'm fueling my body with something that I know is like good for me. Mind you, I get that same sort of feeling when I have a chocolate chip cookie. That's good for me in other ways. But I have been liking these, and today I'm gonna make one that like is super, like a nice green one, not a scary green one, because there is a difference. Oh yes, there is. About a handful of frozen spinach. I just recently started freezing my own spinach. I think I've become obsessed with my freezer over the last few months. Half a frozen banana, some mango, peach slices, just one little chunk of pineapple. Pineapple is very sweet, so if you do too much, it gets a little overwhelming. Water, some chia seeds. If I had hen parts, I'd probably also add those. And then twist. So I use a NutriBullet, and one thing that I have learned quickly with the NutriBullet over the years that I've used one is that you don't want to fill this too much because it will like spill if you even get too close to this max line. But this smoothie right here, we'll see, is like a nice bright green because I'm using light fruits. If I were to add strawberries or blueberries, it'd get a lot darker. And if it was more heavy in the green department, it'd probably also be a little bit darker, but this will be nice and refreshing. It's summer, we like refreshing. Oh my God, it looks so delicious. I used to like put this in a nice glass and stuff, but now I just add the little, what is this even called? A ring thing, make it sippable. And there you go, I saved a dish. This is also cold, very cold too, which that's the only way I can have smoothies. It has to be ice cold. So using frozen fruit really helps with that. Spent my morning doing some emails and some stuff for Instagram. So now it is time for lunch. I'm starving. I'm gonna try out this cauliflower fusilli pasta. This is by the brand Go-Go Quinoa. I've talked a lot about this brand in the past, but I've never tried this particular type before. It's free of dairy, gluten, egg, peanut, soy, nuts, GMOs. Wow. While the pasta is being made, I am going to start chopping some cherry tomatoes. Oh, look at that tomato. That's so fun looking. I spent the morning not only doing emails, but also figuring out what I need to buy on my next trip to IKEA tomorrow. Because for those of you who have watched my videos, you know that I am doing some major redecorating to this apartment. Hence the reason why I'm being like so selective with the angles I choose. Thankfully, I think this is the last big home run, and then I should be able to put it together and hopefully show you what's been going down for the past month and a half. By the time it goes up, probably like 2 months. On another note, if you have any lunch idea suggestions for me, please let me know, because I feel like I am losing inspiration in the lunch department. I need to buy more spoons. About 5 o'clock, and I just had a 20-minute nap because I was so tired from waking up so early. Geez, these are really good. Ooh, spoke too soon. Sour. Blueberries, it seems like, are always a bit of a gamble. You just never know what you're gonna get. Good. No, a little more sour. What the hell? It is time for dinner, and tonight I'm going to be making a taco bowl. I'm obsessed with making bowls lately. Quinoa bowls, taco bowls, because you make them one night and then you can have dinner for the next night, sometimes even 2 nights if you make enough. I'm going to start with baking this sweet potato on my beautiful purple pan. I have a blue and a pink one too. I'm kind of obsessed with them. Honestly, a large reason why I'm making a taco bowl tonight is because I have an avocado that I think is ready to be cut up. So this is gonna be really delicious if I'm right. Please be good. Okay, let's get you chopped up, my bud. My spud. Sweet potatoes are called spuds too, right? Whatever. Spuddy old boy is going to be cut up. I got a few comments in my last meal prep video that I really need to invest in one of these because I honestly, oh my gosh, that was scary. As you can tell, me with a knife is just a very complicated, scary thing. I feel like there's less opportunity for me. Oh. The next thing I need to invest in, as far as the kitchen goes, is a larger cutting board, because this is the largest cutting board I have, and also better knives. one of these. This is from Simply Organic black peppercorn. Like you actually twist it fresh rather than just buying it already ground. Is that the word? Sure. I don't really taste the flavor difference, but wow, do I feel fancier doing this. I've tried desperately to store onions in this apartment, but they always get really funky really fast because it gets so hot in here. Like there's no cool place to store them other than the fridge. But now I've got frozen onions, so I just like dabble this into my pan right there and like we're good to go, and there's no weird smell in my kitchen. It's great. Is it wrong? This makes me really happy. If it's wrong, I don't want to be right. In you go. Black beans are done. I just added some taco seasoning, and yeah, now I probably use about half of this in my bowl. It is the moment of truth. Oh my God, it's perfect. Look at it, it's so good. Oh yay, you're gonna be yummy. That voice was interesting. I think this is the prettiest taco bowl I've ever created. Finishing touch are some tortilla chips. Just gonna like destroy all the Pinterestness of this and mix it around. The second half of my day proved to be a lot less productive than the beginning of my day. Mornings always tend to just be so much more efficient for me. But I did get some organizing done in my office. It's looking so good. I can't wait to show you. Oh, what am I eating this blank for? I should like be scooping. I actually just started watching Parks and Rec because I've discovered the wonders of Amazon Prime, and that show is so good. If you have not watched Parks and Rec and you love The Office, oh, you're in for a treat, my friend.